What up, guys? I'm Blaine.
And I'm Brayden.
And this is Blaine Brayden Productions. Hey guys, this is just a video on how to install your spur and pinion gears. I got the 86 tooth spur gear and 23 tooth pinion gear. And so I just took this out of the box, or out of the package, whatever you want to call it. And I have the wheel off just for easy access to this. First thing you're going to do, you're going to take your gear, you're going to take your clutch pad, you're going to put it in there, and you're going to take your 3 screws. And what I like to do, I just like to set them with my hands. So you want to make sure the clutch pad is in the inside of the spur. So by the way, guys, this is a little magnetic dish I picked up. Great for holding tools and not losing stuff. And it also has a double magnetic end, so you can like stick it to stuff. I don't have. Okay, whatever. You get the point. And then so just tighten these down. You guys can like tighten them, but they're just holding their clutch pads on, so they don't need to be like, oh my god, tight. So and grab this. If it isn't already on, just make sure it's lined up and very flush with that. Little things that line it up. Then what you're gonna do, get that lined up. Then what you're gonna want to do, take your bearing. Let's see if I did this right. Take your bearing, slip it in there. Slip that on. You can do the bearing after as well. I just did it that way. Just so 1, 2. Now you're gonna take your spring, the flat side, obviously against it. So that side. And then you're gonna take your nut, put that on top of that. Just gonna tighten it down. Just hold that tight for me. Gotta hold your pinion gear and your 2 axles when you're tightening this. And I think, okay, that's good. Sometimes it'll look like it's cross-threaded, but it's just because the spring is displaced, which is okay. It's not gonna matter. Sometimes it's easier to put the tire on if you have thinner drive shafts. Put the tire on and hold the tire. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to tighten it until you can't tighten it anymore. There will be a point where you cannot tighten anymore, like there is right there. And then what you're going to do, take a 1/4 of a turn back, 1/4 to 1/2 of a turn, anywhere in that range. And that should be good. Now for the pinion. I'm just going to take these off. Or just loosen them so I can move the motor away from this spur, because I did get a bigger spur, so I don't need more room. Just take that off. Should come with a gear and a set screw, which is that little screw in there. holds the pinion onto the motor shaft. And then what you're going to do is, you put it so this is on the outside. You're not gonna, don't put it like this. Put it like this. And then what you're gonna want to do is do that. Grab this little. These are really easy to lose, so just be careful when you're digging it out and stuff. Grab your small wrench. Make sure you have the right side. And make sure that the gear, there's a flat end of your motor. As you can see, this is all rounded, and then there's the flat. Probably not the best quality on the camera, sorry about that, guys. We are just using an iPhone right now. And then, so put the set screw on the flat part, because it's obviously not going to grab on the round. And now the part that everybody always questions about. How to do your gear mesh. So there's lots of different ways to do this. My personal, you can put the paper in between, do all that. What I like to do is get it lined up this way and just tighten it down all the way. Doesn't have to be anywhere near the pinion, it just has to be in line with it for now. That's all we're focusing on. And tighten it down as much as you can. And make sure it's as even as possible. I don't know if I just strip this or what. Should be tightened up. So it looks like I have a strip set screw. Came with a strip set screw. That's weird. Yeah, let's see if that works out. And then what you're going to get your gear mesh, you're going to make sure it's lined up. You guys, remember this has a 48 pitch gearing. Make sure that the pitch on your gearing is the same. The same pitch. That just means that it's the same size, that they line up together. Otherwise you will strip your pinion. That's why I had to do this, was because I had the wrong gear mesh. So I stripped my spur. If you guys have any further questions about this that you couldn't see from the video, just make sure to leave us a comment and we will answer those. I'll probably just do, if we get enough questions, we'll probably make another video.
Like a Q&A.
Yeah, like a Q&A video. So if you guys have any questions about that, just make sure that they spin freely. Okay, I'm gonna try to get this tighter.
Oh yeah, and also Blaine, I think you said this in our last video, but could you tell us what tires you're using on your Rustler?
These are the Traxxas 2.2s, or 2.8s, sorry. They're good tires all around. Great, they won't wear down on the street like some other tires will, and they're also great for off-road, like some street tires aren't. So I would really suggest these as an all-around tire. What I would definitely not suggest is don't do what I did. and get 2. Get 4. Because there's, like, even though there's still 2.2s, the tire itself is significantly larger. Like, look at that in comparison to my, the wheels are both 2.8s, but the tire is just probably 3 inches taller. And it makes your car sit weird, it makes your car just don't, so get 4. They make the 2.8s and the 2.2s, obviously. 2.2s are for either the slashes or 1/16 vehicles. The 2.8s, obviously. I wouldn't get them for it's got to be a long enough chassis, because then what will happen is your car will become top heavy and tip over. So just make sure you have like a semi-long chassis. Don't put in anything short, like the rally car or anything, or the slash. So that's that. That's about it. And then you can put the gear cover on. I don't even think mine will fit because I have a bigger pinion. Or maybe it will. See if we got lucky. Alright. So, that being said, that's about it. We are going to make another video that we're going to post at the same time as we post this one, about just a running video. Yeah, so that is how to install your spur and pinion gear. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.